I'm back over the other side of the bridge again, under the shade of all the trees by the creek. There's no stagnant bits here, but still. We go this way? You're catching sticks, are you? Let me go back this way, because I'm not a dog, I can't get underneath all that. Follow the path around. Good on you, Samson. He's a boy. This way. Going the pipe. We go back this way. It's a pretty good day. Back and maybe have some lunch or something. Getting a bit peckish. Beeline for along there, up and around and down, across the creek again. I think I might need a shave. Start school again tomorrow, so presentable. Nah, stuff it. Passing thought, quick thrown away. Fucking shaving. Annoys the hell out of me. So I have a monthly shave. And that was the horn from the new train. The new electric ones. Backs up onto suburbia. Creek down there. What you doing, Sam? This way. Here we go. This way. It's been skiing, tobogganing. Lots of crap down here, I think it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. What the council can't see, don't hurt them, I guess, eh? No, they're not interested in conservation anymore. What about preserving? The only thing they like to preserve is their money and their right to tell you what to do with yours. And that's government for you. State, local, federal, whichever. Take your pick. They're all just as bad as each other, really. I mean, personally, it's like I don't vote because I always have no confidence in the government. The way they operate and the way they run is illegal. We're not even a colony anymore. Most people still think that we are, but we're not. We're our own sovereign nation, independent of our mother country, England. The United Kingdom is no longer in charge of what we do, but yet we still are under the presumption that we're owned by the United Kingdom as part of the Commonwealth. We're no longer a colony. As of the Treaty of Versailles in 1919, we signed it as a belligerent nation, which means international law states that we are an independent nation. We gained our independence on June 28, I think it was, 1919. Because instead of having United Kingdom sign on our behalf as a colony, we signed it and ratified it ourselves. Therefore, League of Nations, and to this date, the United Nations still consider Australia as an independent country. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to partake in the United Nations as our own country. We would have a representative from the United Kingdom representing the colony of Australia, but we're not. We're a Commonwealth Dominion. Dominion and a colony are two different things. I think South Africa, where else was it? I can't remember exactly, but South Africa's independence was gained on that same day. Well, supposed to be. Yeah, it was in the mid to late 70s, I think it was, when the United Kingdom officially recognised us as their own independent country, because they changed the laws over so that people with dual citizenship who both lived here and in Australia, in England, could not travel to England without having to go through the aliens lineup. So they passed an act saying that Australia was now an alien country, no longer part of the United Kingdom, no longer a colony of the United Kingdom. So, as from that point on, we've pretty much been recognised even by our own mother country as an independent country. Yet the government of Australia here doesn't like you to know that, because they still are stuck in the past. We no longer have the Crown. Crown is illegal here in Australia. The Australian Tax Office is illegal. Australian Post Office is a private corporation. So is the ATO. The ATO don't have an Australian business number, an ABN. It's not a legitimate one anyway. You can track it down and find out that it doesn't actually lead to the Australian Tax Office. But anywho, it's my Asperger's kicking in, starting to talk about shit. But I'll stop now because it's a nice day and my voice is ruining the view. Sure, if you want, you can always do the research yourself, check it out. I will admit I'm a self-absorbed conspiracy theorist, but hey, look at Area 51. Everyone said that that doesn't exist, that this is happening, that that's happening. I don't necessarily believe that aliens are there are alien bodies or whatnot. I do believe that something crashed back in the 40s, before the Roswell incident. The Roswell incident was just the first major case that broke into the limelight, but there were several others prior to that. One just after that as well, in New Mexico, where they actually took what they could, and the Mexican army buried the rest in a big hole and covered it in radioactive waste, so as to say that you couldn't go anywhere near it. It's still radioactive to this day. Enough of that. I'm back here at the fort again, the crossover. Sam's back having another splash. And hey Sam. And we'll head back up that way, back home. Sorry for rambling, but oh well, that's me. It's my Asperger's. I deal with it. Laters.